Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out True the Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. So, I decided before I start my personals tonight, I got the daily done, so I was like, what else can I do to add some content to the channel tonight? And of course, Spirit was like, it's time for the sex stick. So, this will be your weekly sex message, as I like to call it, from the sexual magic deck. Actually, an interesting thing just popped up in it. I don't know how you guys are going to handle this message today, or, but definitely feel like it's coming out for a reason, and there's definitely a lot of cards that are expressing to me what is actually going on with the twin flame journey. So I don't know how this first part's going to resonate with you guys. If it doesn't, just stay tuned, because I feel like the second half gets a little bit more steamy, but I don't know how the first half is going to resonate with you. So let's just get into this. Like I said, this is the sex deck. This is the sex video for this week. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but yeah, so guys, right off the hop, I'm getting a lot of third-party situations. I'm getting divine masculine with other people, and I know that's not what everyone wants to hear, but I literally have all of, I don't know, it's like 5 cards in front of me. 1, 2, 3, like 5 cards in front of me. I literally have all these cards in front of me that have multiple people in them. So my first feeling was that if your divine masculine is not around you right now, if your divine masculine is doing what he's doing, then he's either involving himself with karmics or third-party situations. I don't know if you guys already know this, but it's definitely coming in strong. So I know, again, that it's not what everyone wants to hear, but sometimes it's not what you want to hear. It's something that you need to hear. So maybe there's just something in here that I meant to expose. So just know that this is going to be the worst part of the reading, and then, like I said, it gets better. So, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to channel what I'm feeling. So don't be mad at me. Okay, so literally, like, this first card is the King of Swords. So I just feel like there's a lot of disapproval right now. I don't know what that means. I don't know if, like, this is the mother figure that disapproves of the divine masculine's choice in divine feminine. But like, this older lady, she just looks older. So she doesn't look like she's really sleeping with the king. Hopefully not. But anyways, like, I just feel like, I don't know if you guys know this or if you guys have met divine masculine's mother or grandmother, but it's like, for some reason, I'm just tying in that there's just, like, disapproval, or like the way that this older mother figure looks at you or knows of you, or it's something like that. And I think that that's what's messing with divine masculine right now, is that he doesn't have his parents' approval, or he doesn't have approval from the people that he loves the most. So, but he's such a king emperor mode. It's like he doesn't even really care. Like, he cares to a certain extent, because that's, that's his family, right? But at the same time, like, he's so memorized by you that he doesn't even notice that she's watching in the background. So I'm kind of conflicted on that card, because I'm like, well, why would the older lady be standing there watching them be intimate if, like, why would you do that? I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like there's just a lot going on in this card right now that tells me that, divine masculine knows that he needs to say something, and I don't know if he just needs to say something to divine feminine, or if he needs to say something to this other person about, like, minding their own business, or, staying out of his life, or something on the line of that. But like I said, the message that's coming up tonight is just weird. So let's just keep moving forward, because there's lots of these cards that are coming through. So I also feel like there could be a male figure as well, because, like, these two are having sex, okay? Let's just get real. They're having sex, and they're being intimate, and they're having their moment, and you can tell there's a lot of passion between those people, and then you got this guy behind a curtain. So I don't know if that's, like, a spy. I don't know if this is, the divine feminine's other counterpart. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot going on there, but I feel like she could have a choice between two different people. You know, I'm not going to say like, yeah, like she could have a choice between two different people, or this could be the male figure, like the father figure coming through, and I don't know why he would be watching, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just this weird message of, you know, what's done in the dark is going to come to light. I don't know how that resonates with you guys, but yeah, I just pick up this energy of like, there's too many distractions. There's too much going on. And this could be why things haven't come into union, why things haven't come into communication. Because like look at how many girls are in this picture. Like, how do you make a choice when you got naked girls all over the place? Like, for real, when you think about it. How do you make a choice like that? Like, they're all beautiful and, you know, gorgeous model ladies, right? But at the same point, it's like, it's just weird. This part's just weird. It's kind of a competition mode going on. It's kind of like Divine Masculine sitting back, right? Because he's nowhere in this picture. He's sitting back and he's like allowing all these women to fight over him. And it's like, as Divine Feminine, she's like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. You want to have your little cake and eat it too? You can go have it with those two. I'm out. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and model. See, yeah, like, well, look what I mean. Like, he's back in the picture, and you know, see, that's what I feel. I feel like Divine Feminine left because now there's only two women in the picture. I feel like she's out, and now he's got these other choices that are around him, and he's like, wait, where are you going? Right? He's got that look on his face, like, wait, where are you going? Why are you gonna join? Yeah, but so I laugh because it's kind of like there's some of you that I know would be like, I don't know, sort of in competition mode with this. And then others of you are not into like the threesome because I got a little backlash from last time. You're like, no, I'm out. So I personally, I would not stay. I would be the Divine Feminine that's like, no, I'm out. You want to fight over these other broads, you go right ahead. I'll go find something more, right? But like, doesn't mean that I don't love you. It doesn't mean that I don't care about you. I'm just not going to sit here and fight over you with two other half-naked women here. Like, no, that's not happening. So, I mean, like, there's so much love, though. That's the thing. With all these people and all these cards that are coming through, there is so much love. But it's like, he wants to be like this big king, this big hot shot, this big, you know, I want my cake and eat it too. And it's like, you can still tell that these two women are fighting over this person. So I don't know if you guys know that your DM is going through this, or if you know that your DM is dealing with multiple options or multiple women. But as Divine Feminine, in some of these photos towards the end, it's kind of like she just gets to this point where she's like bored. She's like, you know what? I may have amazing hot sex with you and it may be good, and I might be willing to, you know, get on my knees and do things to you that no one else will do. But at the same point, I'm not going to sit here and fight. Not for this. No, if you want stuff like this, then I'm not for you. And that's like literally what I felt. That's the energy that I felt for whoever that was resonating with. And I guess that was like the bad part. But as we get into the good parts, though, I don't know how that first part resonated with you guys, but I felt like really drawn to talk about that. So, okay. As we move on, so we have a Divine Masculine who is really upset. We have a Divine Masculine who wanted his cake and he wanted to eat it too, and he allowed Divine Feminine to walk out. So this is like a story tonight. And as he allowed Divine Feminine to walk out, because remember, he wanted those other two broads. He couldn't make up his mind. He actually wanted all three, but Divine Feminine was like, no, I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with this. You want these two? You go right ahead. I'm leaving. So because Divine Feminine did that, she disconnected. Now he's sitting at this table. He knows he's got to read this note. He knows he has to express himself. He knows he has to come back and say sorry. He knows he fucked up, point blank. But he now realizes, for some of you, that could potentially be too late, because here is Divine Feminine out with another person. You know, and I don't think that Divine Feminine is doing that at purpose at all. I believe that she did what she needed to do, and now she's moving on, letting go, sort of. And as you can tell, like, that's really messing with divine masculine, because he's like, wait a minute, I don't want that. I need to write her a note. I need to write her a message. I need to tell her how I feel. I need to tell her how sorry I am and how screwed up I am. Right? And he's like, forget this. And I think that's why he wrote the paper. He's like, forget this. It's going to take too much longer. I'm just going to walk. I'm going to come towards her. I'm going to come speak my truth. I'm going to come tell her. You know? And I think what's happening is that as much as some divine feminines are walking away because they just had enough, there are some divine feminines that are still intrigued by the divine masculines. Like, to be honest, when I first saw this card, I felt like she was getting ready to kind of be intimate with herself, like kind of touch herself, while watching or thinking about divine masculine, right? Like, I feel like she's getting into that moment, into that feeling, because she has that soul connection. She has that soul bond with divine masculine, right? But she still thinks about divine masculine. That's the thing. As much as he may be stupid right now and can't figure out his left from his right or who he wants, and maybe he does, and maybe he starts coming back towards you. It's kind of like that sexual drive, that sexual feeling that divine feminine has. It's not really going to go away. You might be able to push it down, but eventually it's going to resurface. So I feel like now divine feminine's in this, like, you know, she sees you coming back, she sees you working really hard, but she kind of wants to rip your face off. She kind of just wants to, like, what's that word? She kind of wants to, like, wrestle you in a way, like, that's a playful wrestle, but it's more of a, like, it's going to be, like, really, really hot and dirty sex and really, really not so much passionate. Like, the passion will be there, but it's more of you tried to pick two other people over me, and now look, I'm going to do all this to you for you to see what you could have potentially lost. Like, it's just this feeling of taking divine masculine down to a place like he's never been before. Like, for some of you, like, he wants to have drinks with you. He wants to pour stuff all over your body. He wants to be behind you. Yeah, he wants to be intimate with you, for sure. Like, that's not something, I think that's when you walked away. It was kind of like, damn, I don't want to lose divine feminine. Wait, what? Right? But yeah, like, he wants to pour things down your body. I don't know if you guys used to, like, pour things all over your body, like chocolate, or, you know, use strawberries, or use some type of liquid, or, you know what I mean? Like, but your butt, he likes your butt. He's very sexually, like, attracted to your butt area. It's very plump. If that's even a word, plump. Plump. Alright. Some of your divine masculines are into whips and chains, and I believe some of you divine feminines could be. I know I'm not one for that, but it's kind of like he wants to whip you on the butt area, but not to, like, hurt you or anything. It's more of that pleasure thing. It's kind of like the 50 Shades of Grey scene, and that just popped into my head. So he kind of wants to do those stuff to you, but in a way of, you know how Grey, I don't know if you guys seen this movie, but you know how Grey used to do it to Anastasia, and then they would make, like, passionate love afterwards. That's kind of what I'm seeing for you guys in this card. But he's going to make it up to you. He's going to try to make it up to you. Whoever this reading resonates, he's definitely going to make it up to you. He definitely misses your touch. He misses the way your skin feels. He misses the way your legs look. You know, the way that your boobs are always hanging out. So I don't know if you have big boobs or if your boobs are always falling out of your shirt. But, you know, he wants to wrap himself all up in you. Because you are everything to him. And I know that's kind of sounds a little crazy considering the beginning of the reading. But I feel like he knows that, like, the sex that he has with you is not what he's going to get everywhere else. Because he makes love with you, but he can have sex with anyone else. If that makes any sense. But that's what I have for this, guys, this week. I know it's probably a little different, and I don't know who it's going to resonate with. But hopefully it resonates with someone. Hopefully you guys can take something from this. Maybe I can do another one over the weekend. But with that, you guys take care. And I'll see you guys again soon.